Welcome, WolfTheWolfettes! We are back with Gravity Rush 2 on the PlayStation 4, and what we are going to be doing today is a nice fresh piece of DLC has just released, and it is called The Arc of Time, Raven's Choice. I think that's what it's called. Hopefully I'm not getting it wrong. It's a very long title. Now, this piece of DLC that has released is 100% free. So if any of you guys have got Gravity Rush 2, make sure you go and get it because it's 100% free. I think they made it free because the game was delayed a few months. So they made this free as like a sorry to make it up to us, you know. So yeah, we're going to be playing this for the foreseeable future. I think it's about 5 hours long, so should get a few videos out of this. But yeah, let's get into it. Now, what this DLC is about, if you remember, in Gravity Rush 1, you had that story where the bus went over the edge of Hexaville and all of those children went missing and nobody knew what happened to them. Well, if you played Gravity Rush 1, you will already know that we went down the world pillar, we found all of the children and we even rescued them. We got all of the kids into this ark, and then Raven, she escorted the ark up to Hexaville whilst Cat had to fight some big massive centipede Nevi. That's the last we really heard about the kids. We don't really know what happened. So this sort of takes place after you've rescued the children, and there's also some back in time stuff, so it's a bit all over the place, but you play as Raven and it's all about those missing children and Raven's brother Zaza. So yeah, that's what this is going to be about. Let's get right into it. Sorry for talking so much, I just wanted to let you know in case you didn't watch my Gravity Rush 1 playthrough, but let's do it. I've not played too much of this, but so far it has been very, very good, and one of the characters in this is absolutely adorable.
Elle lesevila wait lejeshuidu. Mamuodu amshapua. Over.
Oh, brilliant. It looks like we're starting things off with a bit of combat. Oh god, I've not played this in about a month, so okay, right. It's going to give me a little tutorial, so that's good. Right, so R2 is to dodge, circle's to throw stuff, ain't it? Yeah, there we go. That's all you need to do. As far as I know, Raven is 100% upgraded, so you can just absolutely annihilate people. Oh, flipping hell. 10 seconds into the game, we're having to deal with stinking Nevis. I flipping hate Nevis. We're just going to stick to throwing stuff because it's so much easier. The amount of damage you do is insane. Oh dear, okay. Time for a bit of reading. Hopefully I can read this well and not fuck up a load of times like I did in Gravity Rush 2. This thing is supposed to draw in Nevi, and it's my job to take them out. Once we trap enough of them in all of the machines, we'll have the energy we need to start the experiment. Okay. So we're filling up these machines with Nevi energy, and we're using it for some sort of experiment. Okay, then that makes sense. I like the little... Oh god. Quite a very inappropriately zoomed in on Raven. One energy tank down. With enough energy, they can wake the children in the ark. Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense. Episode 1. Red and Black. Where'd they set the next one up again? I need to get a better look, maybe from higher up. Oh, so we are gathering up some of this Nevi energy to perform some sort of experiment to open the Ark. Okay then. Because I suppose it makes sense, because the last we saw was Raven brought the Ark. Yeah, Raven brought the Ark back up to Hexaville, and that's the last we heard about the children. So this game's sort of going to tell you what happened. So I assume that they never opened the Ark, or we're going to find out how they opened the Ark. Because we don't never see, because how it's sort of, what you need to remember, in Gravity Rush 2, we sort of discovered that time flows very differently in this game. The lower you are to the to gravity, the slower time seems to be. So like people in Ito, they might have 100 years go by, then people in Hexaville might have had a year go by, and then the people down in that underground place where all of the children were stuck, time might flow like one day. So the time always flows differently. So if Raven was in Hexaville and like 30 years has gone by, down in this little underground world where Zaza was, maybe 30 days had gone by. That's why Raven is so much older than her brother. Because Raven is actually younger than her brother, but because she was in Hexaville and Zaza was stuck in the underground world, she's now gotten a lot older than him because time flows differently. But her name is Sasha, I think. I think her real name is Sasha. So if you hear anyone talk about Sasha, they're talking about Raven. I do love Gravity Rush though. I do hope we get a number 3 one day. I'm glad they've got this though. Raven, I've got bad news. Raven, I just got a report that some thugs were over at the first site. They've been taken care of. That they have? Well, that's good news. Can you believe them? What kind of heartless criminals would get in the way of saving those children in the Ark? Who knows, but I won't let them or anyone else stop the experiment. Glad to hear it. I need to get to the next machine. Yes, ma'am. I'll tell the others to keep up their watch. You really couldn't do this without you and the other shifter. We'll have all the energy we need in no time with your help. The other gravity shifter. Done. Now on to the next machine. I suppose they're talking about Cat, ain't they? I wonder if Cat's in this. I've really not done much of it. I've done a little bit of this, but not too much. So I'm hoping Cat might be in this. Oh, actually, no. I already know if Cat's in it or not. Now, I'm really not a fan of how Raven does her gravity kicks, you know. She does sort of like it's like a mini version of the spiraling crawl, the super move that Cat does, you know. But I don't know, it just doesn't feel, it's very, I don't know, I can't explain it. I'm just not a fan of it, you know. There we go. It's so much easier to just throw stuff at things. It's just so much easier, ain't it? That takes care of the Nevi. Oh dear. The next machine should be the last one. Oh, fantastic. That we did this pretty quick, didn't we? Head to the next energy collector. Oh shit, look at this lot. Oh, okay. Pressure pulse. Did it work? Oh. I'm not sure how Raven's special move works. I don't know if I just need to get near people or if I actually have to, you know, get them all in my field of view. I'm not too sure. Because it's some sort of pulse. I guess you need to get them all in your field of view. Obviously I screwed up then because people are still alive. You see what I mean though with her kick? It's a nice kick, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. I think it's because when I play with Cat, I'm always pressing square and changing direction, you know. That's how I travel around the game really quickly. But you can't do that with Raven, because once she starts her spiraling crawl, you have to carry on doing it. Not her spiraling crawl, like her spiraling kick that she does. You have to keep on doing it, that's the problem. It's my own fault for using the kick to travel around so much. More Nevi, fine. I'll take you out too. Yeah, there we go. It's some sort of pulse attack then. I hope Cat's finished with her part. Oh yeah, Cat is in it. Lovely. It's going to feel weird seeing Cat and not playing as her. I don't know. Who do you prefer? Let me know in the comments who you prefer. Zaza. Sasha. Sasha, where are you? I must be seeing things. How could Zaza be here? This is all my fault. I should have tried harder. I was supposed to protect her. No, it's my fault. I've got to find her. Sasha. Sasha. Zaza and the others must be trapped in a nightmare. Zaza, hold on. I'll do whatever it takes to bring you back. You'll see me again, I promise. Zaza, wait. Once I deliver this, I can bring Zaza home. I've got to be honest with you, Cat. Raven. What are you doing here? Oh no, it's bloody Gade and Cyane. I've got to be honest with you, Raven. Zaza looks like an absolute genius. Like, he looks like an evil genius. He looks so angry, doesn't he? With his, like, fancy spiky hair. He's got hair like me, actually. And he's flipping evil looking eyes and he's, like, weird grin. He looks bloody evil. Hey, Raven. Is this all to help those kids sleeping in the Ark? Sorry to bother you, but we need to chat. Gade, Cyane, can't we do this later? I'm busy. Oh yes, time is an important problem. Speaking of which, we need to talk about the Ark. The whole plan to rescue the children is giving me bad vibes. And space-time is having a fit. It's like it can tell something bad is about to happen. Do you even try to make sense? I feel so sleepy. Oh no. Every time these people are the creators, if you didn't know. They're like the gods of the game sort of thing. Well, every time this little girl falls asleep, she turns into some demonic creator. Proper scary looking. Sounds like the Dream Guardian is about to join our conversation. Cyane is asleep. The children in the Ark are trapped in a place between reality and dreams. The only way to wake them is to guide them back to where they belong. Getting them back is exactly what I was doing before you interrupted me. The scientist in charge said that with enough energy, he could restart the Ark and bring them back to where they belong. Sounds reckless to me. Playing with time and space isn't a good idea. You of all people should understand the risks. Your very existence is in an instability. But you're the one who told me the time was coming when they would rise again. What do you want me to do? Sit back and wait for them to wake up? While you both do nothing, I'm going to save Zaza and the others. You've already wasted enough of my time. She does have a temper. She fucking does. Raven's a wild one. We did warn her. The rest is up to the third create. What? Was I sleeping again? I'm sorry. Oh, she is so... Look how cute she is. She is an adorable little girl, isn't she? Hey, we all need a little shut-eye now and again. Let's go and see how this will all play out. Now to drop off this energy. Right. So, whatever we're planning to do. So, what I think it is, this is sort of set during Gravity Rush 2. The point of the game we are at right now is sort of around the Gravity Rush 2 time. And we've got the Ark and it's back in Hexaville. But as far as I know, all of the children are stuck inside the Ark and we don't know how to open it. And they're all stuck in some sort of like weird sleep, some weird like trance. So we're trying to open up the Ark and wake everybody up. That's what we're doing at the moment. But these two over here, the creators, seem to think it's a bad idea. So it would be a good idea to listen to these two, but you know. I guess Raven's too busy trying to rescue her brother. I mean, when you're trying to rescue a family member and two people are telling you don't bother doing it, it's a bad idea. You're not really going to want to listen, are you? I wonder who the scientist is. Oh, careful. Cat! Raven, did you just get here too? No, I've been here for about 20 minutes. You saw me fucking fly here, Cat. What's the matter with you? Yeah, and I brought the energy we need. I was wondering if you would ever show up. Hold on. Oh, who's that dude? Who is he? We know him, don't we, from Gravity Rush 2? I can't remember his name. He's got a weird name, innit he? Energy levels are good. We should be able to commence the experiment. I feel it's worth bringing it to your attention. But today's experiment is all thanks to my boss, Dr. Brahman. Ah, it's that dude, isn't he? Yeah, Dr. Brahman is like some... Spoilers for Gravity Rush 2 if you ain't finished it, but Dr. Brahman is some fucking evil scientist dude that ends up being a supervillain. At the moment, I guess at this time in the game, he's a goodie, so... He hasn't gone crazy yet. So I guess he's trying to help Raven. When today is done, he'll be famous. Yeah, he's going to be famous eventually. He's a goon. I need to rush those energy tanks over there. Thank you for the good work. Yeesh. He makes it sound like all of this is just a line for some guy's resume. Guess we've done all we can do. Let's head over to the plaza and join the crowd. Gade and Sayani should be there already. Too bad Sid had to pick today of all days to call in sick. Sid's always fucking sick. Can you believe him taking such an important day off? Cat, do you really think this will wake the children in the Ark? Having second thoughts? You were the one who was all for the experiment. I'm sure everything will turn out alright. You're right, and I'll do whatever it takes to bring them home. You make it really confusing when you keep saying to bring them home. They're already technically home. They're inside the Ark. They're in Hexaville. They're home, but they're like in some kind of weird sleep. You're just confusing people, Raven, especially me. You're acting kind of strange today. Are you alright? Let's go. You wouldn't want to miss your chance to see Zaza. Plan to rescue Ark children. Experiment takes place in Freedom Square. So, thinking about it, this game might take place... I wonder when this game takes place then, like this section right here. Because when Kat first met... This must take part after Kat met Dr. Brahman for the first time. Before he went crazy or something. Because the first time she ever met him was when we first saw him and we gave him a lift in the car. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering when this section is set. Months have passed since bringing the children from Bolthorn, that's the place where they got stuck, back home to Hexaville, but their passage through the rift plane that brought us back left them in a hibernation state. A scientist said he had the solution for waking them up, and he needed my and Kat's help to pull off the experiment. Hold on, Zaza, I'll bring you home, whatever it takes. All we can do now is hope this wakes Zaza and the others. Yeah. And as a result, we have a way to free the sleeping children from their temporal prison. Now let's... Excuse me? We know that. We know him as... He's the third creator, ain't he? Yeah, that's the third creator bit. We met him in Gravity Rush 2, I think. The Ark shouldn't exist. You won't get the results you're looking for from an illusion. Well, where did you come from? Although sometimes bad methods can bring about good results. Going through with your experiment will certainly shake things up. Pardon me, is anyone missing our little scientist here? Ha! He doesn't even look like a kid. I know what you're hiding, but I'll let it slide for now. Yeah, see, that must be a reference to when Dr. Brahman went, like, fucking crazy and he, like, tried to put all of the city in some kind of weird, like, paused state that he wanted to do in, like, Gravity Rush 2. Yeah, so we're sort of in between Gravity Rush 1 and 2, probably around the same time as that animation was set. If you know what he's going to do, create a bit, maybe you should kill him now to save us all the grief, and then we won't have to fight mutated Callie in Gravity Rush 2. He went quite fast. I wonder what's wrong. Not sure, but it's starting.
Kutu. Kulila Java. Ledger Fede. 2.
Episode 2, In the Labyrinth. Okay, I'm going to end the video now, Wolfettes. Also, I'm going to be sticking to doing one video a day. I did plan on doing 2 videos a day with Gravity Rush 2 and Horizon Zero Dawn, but I'm so behind in recording and stuff, thanks to my ear and being ill and stuff, I'm going to have to stick to making 1 video per day. I'll probably upload 2 videos a day after my holiday in April ends, because during April, when I'm on holiday, I've got a lot less time to record. So for now, it's going to be 1 video per day, and then when I've got more time, I'll go back up to 2 videos a day. But yeah, we're going to end it now, Wolfettes. So thanks for watching, Wolfettes. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. It's good to be back in Gravity Rush 2. I flipping love this game. Like, share, and join the pack today. Oh!